my work now, fine and I gone welding. I work as instructor. I don't train ex militants. I know wetin dem fit do. I know wetin dey happen. Bro, is well, is well. Mo just put River State of prayer, sha. Otherwise, the economy of Nigeria fit close under 1 week.
I come now be say, I don't talk from APC guys. I say, I beg, when they tell Tinubu, make him detach himself from Wike. Of Wike, so we just imagine now, see, they put the first pipeline, going now to the so there is now first casualty, where price going increase, blah, blah, blah. I don't tell you, I don't want all this stress. How many going there now? For what now? Eh? For what? As I the people say, they so they give their own threats. Eh? Okay, now we've had Peter Odili, we've had Amechi. Okay, allegedly, Amechi say he's not an able man. Okay, when they came for and give to a job paper, he's back to back. He was wanting the governor. We have been said to let him leave for in order to continue. He's saying no. What is it? What thing we can fight for again? Eh? Which kind of money and power will we no get now? What look like power drunk?
Impa, I did shop now. When I come out, my talk I beg. No vex.
Oh, hello. They here. They here. Okay. How you doing? You're welcome. General, after I want to make any contribution. After you come to it, please.
Good afternoon. I beg, confirm say they hear me because my network they do somehow.
Yes, we hear you well.
Okay. So, good
Well.
afternoon to everyone on the space. Okay. Good afternoon to everyone on the space. So, I came online. Usually, I have notifications for West Africa Weekly and Para Facts and Sahara Reporters, right? And that was the news that was just flying about the whole place, the explosion. Waiting hit me pass for the news, but I was just wondering how the people of Rivers State are living with this. Now, where my concern they go to. So they see the news. I also saw a news in Benue State. I don't know if it happened today or if it was yesterday, but I saw a news in Benue State where residents of a particular community were running. I could hear gunshots and these guys were running from terrorists. You know, the same thing just went through my mind and I was just wondering, how do these people live? In Rivers now with this kind of explosion, I mean, people just woke up and then this is what they have to meet with today. And they don't even know what tomorrow is going to be like. If the person of Wike decides that he's going to continue with his madness, we don't know how far this is going to drag. We don't know how bad this is going to get. We don't know how many people this will affect. We don't know. Wike children in family know the River State. All these people where they do this grab now, there are people know they this River State now. But other innocent people we just want to do their life, they manage the economy, manage Nigeria CB, make it just be say they wake up, they do their usual routine, try live life. Then they still have to come and deal with this. So I just feel bad for the people, honestly. I just feel bad. I keep wondering how it is for them, how they are going about living with this kind of crisis, knowing that their state, where they live, where they breathe, is not in peace, that anything could just happen. I just wonder. I really feel for River State people at this time. Like, how do they just stay? How? It's I don't know. I don't know, but it's just not a good
My sister,
thing. I just feel for
okay.
them. I don't know what. Yeah.
Nice news, the date of November check one. The governor of Bayelsa they complain. Herdsmen with their cows, they destroy and they attack people in Bayelsa state. I was like, have they gotten to Bayelsa? Bayelsa state to go. Come on, Nigeria is in trouble. Everything just Ah, I saw that.
See,
I saw that video of Benue State where they were running from those gunmen or whatever. Like,
Mr. Perfect, I agree with you, sir.
welcome, boss.
Mm. You know, say wetin they pay me be say na the facts wey be say people don't know say we are all connected. They always pay me if your neighbor compound they smell, you will get house for the next compound, you not go fit stay. Even if the neighbor say you not concern you na my compound, you go surely smell reach where you dey. From Cross River now, we know wetin dey come out from there. If things go haywire, I sure say people wey dey other part of the country, they go feel am. We know who Benue be to the importance of Benue to Nigeria and some other northern states like that. We know say that those places our food they come from. If things they happen for all those places, the southern man no fit say e no concern me o. If they not fit farm for that side, you don't know say e go concern you. E go surely concern you. If price of food don dey go up for your city, for your state, then maybe na then you come dey ask question, wetin dey happen? But you suppose get sense to know say na because say this thing dey happen for another state, that's why I no dey see food chop. So before that kind of thing happen for that state, na to curb am. That's why we need to chook put for all the matter wey dey happen for our country. No one. I know that they say na my place, na my place. But if e don set now, wetin dey happen for your place, they affect me. I no go fit shut up. I no go fit keep quiet. Wetin dey happen for my place, e dey affect you. So if anything dey go wrong, you suppose fit shook mouth put, because we are all connected. We are all connected. Just be like the head, the hand, or make I ever use the henus they talk, say, na me, no, the mat, especially the mat. They say the henus they smell. You forget, say, na in the chop waiting the henus they bring come out. All of us, we are connected. I know, say, we not go understand. Well, some of us understand. Now, some people will not understand. Now the thing they pay me for. Because there is no way this one not be banter matter, not be come online talk. This is reality. This one at people life. Now waiting they affect people for streets. Waiting go feel remove food, waiting go feel keep person. Now we they trivialize online. We all talk and we can't be like banter. Like say we they joke, we go laugh over a bomb blast now happened for rivers. So we all know why. We don't come out many times. We don't come on social media. We don't see the stories where they go on. We don't see where militants allegedly come out say if this thing is up, we go start to bomb, but we just look and we say na joke, we say na film, na social media na just normal, today. Or if it don't happen now, you must surely meet that common man. The big men, no, none of these things they affect them. This a bigotry, they or tribalism, they affect big men. They go still do their business. But now we the paupers, we our papa no get hand, get leg. Now we they always they form this one and my own, this one and my own. Make we take time, where now our children go suffer last. One thing wey make me happy, I know say God price go soon come, the world go soon end. Na only that one be my hope, because the way Nigeria they go, and I'll see wetin go save us. So yeah, I agree to you.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, I feel say we can get his own voice. For brother to get his own voice. For please, let an German rule reverse step at least next 8 years, if possible. I don't know. It's 8 years first.
Empa.
But Wike calling them minority. It is Wike debut down on it. That man is somewhat arrogant. It's not fair. It's still go to everywhere they are the
Empa.
minority. It's not good.
Empa, make I tell you something. To me, I even want make Wike continue to, in fact, making double this in speed now when take. Because Nigeria need something will go happen. We go as in fact reset this country. And that is what we need. If now Wike go push himself as in they push himself now, making escalate from that just side they come. This country need a total factory setting. Make we put this country stand still first. Make we ask what's the way forward? How do we go from here? That is what Nigeria need. If he go start from a job, make him start there. In fact, make them they knock all the pipeline, make it they shoot every all of them, make them burn all of them, make them start from north. If they see anyone again, make them throw bomb go there. Make we reset this country first. Make we stand still. Make Nigerians, may we ask ourselves questions. May we ask, where are we going from here? Because we cannot continue with this elite political marauding where they do all this work. It's not sustainable. We can't continue like that. If we can want create war or we want start war from River State, make it start them. It be like say you go even pay us pass. Because Nigerians just need something where go ignite their anger, make everywhere scatter. I think that is even the best. So make Wike continue this thing when they do no wahala. As you said, they know no law. Nobody now know. Tinubu now is quiet. Nobody won't talk anything. Make them blow out the pipeline. Make it start. That be my own. Thank you.
Sound you see this thing where on the talk say make them blow, make maybe not that one go. If this kind of thing starts, so now suppose understand say they orchestrated, you understand, it is planned, they follow, it's just a systemic thing that is happening right now from this one to explosion to the next level, which means the likes of Tinubu and Wike will have plans to leave this country before anything happens. Do you understand?
Make them leave. Make if they leave, you know
Bro,
better.
bro,
You make them
bro,
leave now.
listen, bro,
Hold on, my
calm
finish.
down,
Hold on.
calm
My
down.
finish. Hold on. Hold on. Sound, wait first, my finish now. Just hold on. They say make them leave. What I'm trying to say is, take for instance, when the whole protesting was happening last year, all the senators, House of Assembly, House of Reps members, where did they go to? They were not in Nigeria during the protest, including Tinubu and his family. They were all not in this country. We did our protest. When the whole thing went down, they came back. So if they talk, say, make them leave, no be down better, they know they leave to live for good. Then they leave, make una do an explosion, make una craze. When the craze finish, then go come back. The kind of explosion where if suppose they talk, now the type where be say, if you want start, it go start where be say, we no go let any of them come out. If not that type they talk, it go make sense. Say we keep them here, we finish them here, then our country continue without them. But if you're talking about, let whatever will happen, maybe that's what to reset. These guys are already seeing what is coming. Don't forget that these guys are masterminders of evil. These guys can project evil. When they project it, when they see the perspective of evil coming, they know what to do. They have that inclination of what to do faster than we do. Before anybody they go do anything, then don't waka. I keep reminding people that you should not forget that Tinubu bought a yash. Let's not forget that he did that in 2023 as soon as he was sworn in. Let's not forget that. And that yash he bought is not just for cruise, because they showed us a picture of that yash with an armored a machine gun or something. You think that guy just bought it because he wants to cruise? Those guys know what they are doing. So before we wish, maybe now this one go reset, no, not forget the millions of people that are in River State and the millions that will be affected when all this will happen. Now where they don't go do explosion, the only thing where we hear now an explosion, we never even hear the people we affect. because I will not want to believe that the explosion just happened, that nothing happened to anybody. I'm not wishing anything happened to anybody, but it will be difficult for that kind of thing to just happen and people will not be affected. If they are not affected directly, they are affected indirectly. So before we wish that, oh, let it be, maybe now this one go reset Nigeria, let's not forget the people we are dealing with. If that is what we wish, then let us have plans to make sure that if the thing starts, these guys go nowhere. That it will make sense. So it's not the one that, oh, let it happen, let the explosion happen. Meanwhile, if it happen now, we go, they destroy. All of them, where they cause the destruction, they go japa come out. When the thing finish, then go carry their self come back. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm not against if this is what we trigger. I'm just saying if this is what we hope will trigger anything, then let's also have our plans on ground. Let's also make sure that these guys are not going to escape what it is that they're already putting on ground.
Yeah, okay, I understand you, okay. You see my point. I like what you are saying, you know. But my point is this. You see, people will blow pipeline, they get plan past me and you. Me and you, this Twitter, we they do cho. People don't already go blow pipeline. Those ones, they get plan past me and you. You understand? So those ones in action, they execute immediately. They know they, as I wanna know, be love song, they talk and sense. We there here, they do church things. People don't already come out. They come out last week, tell us, say, come, more than a whole week. Nobody listening to them. But the news don't tell now today. They don't run, go do their thing. And this is what we are saying. If not, then go start them from that side, because the tension in Nigeria now, as it is now in Nigeria, the anger, anything can ignite it. Anything now can ignite it now. Believe me, because they have pushed us to this point where I believe that if this Wike thing now, as he's moving mad now, and everybody is seeing that he's moving mad, it can reach a point where people now, if they start destroying something that side now, if the chaos starts from that side, it can erupt to every other area in Nigeria because of the tension on ground already. So what I'm saying is, if Naim go start ignite this thing now in this country, in fact, make them start them. Make we all know, say all of us will die here, because Wike is moving mad, and the direction he's moving is a direction that can ignite any chaos in any angle. So what we just need to do now is capitalize on this. We Nigerians, we need to capitalize on this Wike's madness, because it is not constitutional. It is not constitutional. This Fubara's impeachment is unconstitutional. So we need to capitalize on it, and make sure that we hold Wike accountable at this point in time, whereby say its own people don't already the rebel against them. We generally now, nationally now, we need to use the opportunity to start holding these people accountable, knowing fully that Wike is moving mad. You understand? So that is where I'm coming from. Thank you.
I get where you're coming from, and I'm saying that as much as they have their plans and they are action people, make them make sure, say, then they also plan for Abuja. Make them make sure, say, then get plans for Abuja, then get plans to hold Wike down. Now, my point be that, because it no go make sense if after all the explosion and everything, now Wike will be the target. You can't be say Wike go still go free. Then innocent people go still suffer. Now that one now go pain me. I yield.
I beg, I fit talk something, I beg.
Yes, are you there? You back? Okay, let's go. It's after this, we're going to use the elders.
Okay, the small thing I want talk and I say, we they say make river past forest, make river past forest. We they calculate how many trees will go fall. I beg. If I never see where things they happen, I have lived in Port Harcourt all my life. I beg. I beg. Wike, calm down. Fubara, calm down. Let peace reign. Make river pass forest. Make river pass forest. That's tree where they fall. You know whether na your own tree.
Oga, river they
Hey,
pass forest since yo. River don't they pass
hey.
forest.
Okay,
of Nigeria where they die every day.
bro.
What are you
No
saying?
problem. No problem. Fire down. I wish.
Truth.
I wish. I wish everybody well, sir.
Witches. I'm gonna make them burn everywhere down. I beg. You people are dying every day. You are telling me river one pass forest. Not be Patakot dead here. They rig election for that place. Patakot to their rugged finish. They don't rig election there. Did we cannot rig election for Patakot? Which river pass any forest for that place? Nah, make una know what they tell me here.
Okay, I guess.
Listen. See. Listen. Wait. Finish. See. Listen. Now those same Ijo people bring Wike into power 2015. The likes of Goodluck Jonathan and Jonathan wife. The Ijo powerhouse. Now bring Wike into power. Now he not betray all of them. So they saw this coming. Bro, when they go settle, you know go dey there. Now then they get problem. No put your head. Come on body put me ash. I
No,
dey
they
tell
talk
you.
like that.
Fire
No, they talk like that. Oh.
fire down. Senior man. I dey tell you fire down.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, Mr. Ederson.
Hello, good evening, all. Good evening, all. Impa, Kekime, how you doing now? I trust we are doing, all of us are doing fine. My dear brothers and sisters, all of us with the person we talk well, and the person where they listen also they listen well. The way we they talk here, pipeline explosion in River State, Wike versus Fubara. First of all, we must condemn what is wrong. Anything that is wrong, and what is right is right. Wike, as a Sandman have said, is moving mad. He is the problem of River State. If they want to change the constitution of Nigeria to make accommodate someone to be governor for life, they should do it. But in as much we have two tenure of two years for everyone, when you finish, you have done your bit. Move out, let another person do their own. Judiciary in Nigeria is our problem. They are the number one problem because if they did not pass out that useless judgment that they pass out by the Supreme Court, this thing will not be happening. Wike was busy waiting for the time after that judgment for him to have something to stand on to be orchestrating evil in River State. And our sister that said, okay, God, he says we should negotiate or plan. There's nothing like planning. Once you plan of anything that is going to be meaningful, because most of 80% of the people you are planning with are sold out. So it will not work. They will go and tell the people, give them tip, and they will still come and arrest you or kill the person themselves. So there's nothing like plan. What Sandman is saying is what will happen. At times, God uses a thief to catch a thief. You cannot use like our current vice president say that Osibanjo is a gentleman. That he say he should be selling ice cream. My dear, if we want to leave it at that, it is not going to work. But when people start coming, this thing is happening little by little, before what is happening. The problem in Nigeria, the suffering in Nigeria have gotten to a certain level that people are waiting for something that will trigger it for them to show what they are going to. And if care is not taken, this rain that is about to fall, it will wet everybody. It will wet everybody. So if you are doing something and saying you don't want someone to die, you don't want this one to happen, this one, who is this person that is going to affect? It must affect someone. You are not expecting God to come from heaven to come and help you or come from anywhere to come and fight for you. Somebody must die. That one is sure. People must die. And people are going to be the ones to liberate. If you are waiting for anybody from anywhere to come and help Nigeria, it will never be possible. So once we deal with our judiciary, many of them, when you hear that this judge and all these things, they are attacked. You see, most of these things, they are going to sit up. They are human beings. They run on blood and the air like us, all of us. But they are the problem of Nigeria. So thief can only be used to catch a thief, and not pastor to catch a thief. This is what is happening. Look at the whole thing around. This thing has been going on for a long time since Fubara entered that place. We have never given that man rest, ranging from local government and what have you, up till now. And he's a minister. And the Tinubu was keeping quiet. He didn't want to mention or say anything because the guy is playing his own game. But when the thing turns around now, you will see many people will start talking. Still start talking. What is bad is bad. And do to others what you want others to do unto you. Wike is the problem of River State. But in a way, God works in a mysterious way. He might even be using Wike to bring about the change that we all are looking for in Nigeria. Thank you. I yield for now.
Thank you so much. Please, what need to destabilize PDP? What is actually using to fight PDP in the effective place? That's my question. As others before come to Lotunde. Thank you.
Sorry, please come again. I didn't hear you well, please, Impact.
What if Tinubu is using UK to fight PDP now to destabilize PDP? Now, what is happening so?
That is, yes, that is the main reason why he should be dealt with. Are you getting me? Because if you allow someone to use you to destabilize your house, if you build a house and you feel that the house didn't fit you again, you move out, you go to another place. You must not spoil anything because you made it. So if you build a house and someone promise you another one, instead of you to leave that one for other people that are still coming up, you want to demolish the house. So if he's doing that maybe they plant him to kill PDP that is dead already because they are the one that caused it at the first time. PDP have every chance and every opportunity, but they messed it up. But that doesn't matter. All what I'm saying is that what he's doing is wrong, whether they send him or not. But after everything, we'll know. But you know that when you sell your brother, even the people that buy you will not take you serious. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Lord Tunde, are you there?
Yeah, I don't even know as a Yoruba person I should say something, but I don't care. Um, I don't care for Fubara, neither do I care for Wike. But the thing is, you can, if me and someone used to steal before, and the person I'm stealing with now start claiming the victim because they are not part of my gang anymore. I don't think that person should be feeling. I don't know why you guys have pity all these politicians anyway. Like I don't care. Was Fubara not part of Wike before? Were they not guilty of doing some bullshit before? Now Fubara is the innocent one. All these crocodile tests is doing. If they remove me, I don't care. I don't care. They are all part of the same gang. Soldier comes, just soldier goes. But do they come out? And to the man saying they should burn down anything. See, I don't know. I don't think any of you have witnessed anything war before. I don't think so. At least me, some of us were privileged to witness 1993 election and the consequence of it. How many people died in Ojuelegba, down to Ojota. I'm like, if I want to witness, I wouldn't pray for anything like that in my life anymore. Like those are even PTSD that even though I'm in my 40s. It's PTSD. So you're like, bond down anything. Can you even stand? Can you stand gunshot? Not like you're even seeing the gunshot, but you hearing the gunshot alone for the past 2 hours, you won't be able to sleep. Your mind will be saying they should burn down, they should burn down. But at the end of the day, these people won't die. Their kids are probably in London or somewhere in Canada or somewhere in America. They are enjoying. It is you and code that want to fight for them that will just buy. You know, well, as far as I'm concerned, Fubara is only fighting for his pocket, and Wike is only fighting for his pocket too. Both of them are not special to me. You know, they're only fighting for their pocket. So I don't think Fubara cares about Rivers. The only person that I've cared about Nigeria so far, are probably going to be Yaradu and Good Luck. That's okay, yeah, they just don't care about people dying like that, you know. But the rest, they care about anybody died. You're not saying that you go and fight, bomb, fight, gun everybody down. Please, I beg you, have never seen anything. You have never seen anything close to war. You have never seen anything close to killing. I don't think you've seen it. If you've seen it, you wouldn't even come here and be praying that people should go and die, people should go and fight. You know, I'm quite sure you're probably not in Port Harcourt to go and fight. You are telling people to go and fight. If they start the war now, you're probably going to be on social, be on this platform, telling people to go and fight.
Oga, you are talking shit. You are talking shit. Now only you don't see war before. Now others never see war. Now only you don't see where they shoot to gun before. You go out there here, they speak long English. After you go just end up talking trash. I never see war. I know they never born me in 1993. Not only you they don't born. Not only you witness 1993. I don't hear you. Okpo.
Okay, you can tell. You can tell. This one say ordinary cockroach. You go and buy it to kill cockroach in his house. They can't even kill cockroach in his house. The ordinary cockroach, you know. And I'm quite sure if they put your picture, you probably weigh less than you probably weigh less than 70 kg. You only weigh less than 60 kg. They talk. You know, fight. You know, go fit fight. You are telling people to go and die. You know, like I don't want to assume probably you about those all those people where they under that guy with they Finland.
You can only gaslight.
Oh gosh,
you
shut
can only
up, shut up, Jare, you know. Shut up, you know. I don't know why MC never increased. Maybe say your 1.5 you go so finish. Shut the fuck up. You are coming here. Fight, you don't feel fight. You know, you feel fight. You feel fight. You feel ordinary boxing, you feel fight.
I fight you if
you feel
fight. Lord Tunde wanna stop this thing, wanna be do. This thing is not about the two of you. Do you understand?
Why is he interjecting when he was talking? Why is he interjecting me?
Man, just serve them right.
Why is he interjecting when I was talking? Did I interject when he was talking?
You cannot gaslight me, Oga.
You know?
And fight about who has witnessed gunshot and who has not witnessed gunshot. Who wants to support killing and who is not supporting killing.
This is a podcast where you are beside me and we see me goes you two slap, you go disappear. You know? So now I don't like all these online guys.
Now only mouth on
yeah.
Just mouth on
yeah. Yeah, you know. If I even you see me say you go pee for but
nobody they stop you. Continue your
shut the fuck up, bitch ass. Shut the fuck up, bitch ass. Crying with telling people, hey, go and fight. And you in your comfort zone drinking Gary and doing Gary and kuli. Go and fight. Nothing. Discombobulated draft. So, like I'm saying, you know, I care less about that. Can you shut up them off? Like, damn, Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up them off.
I never see you. You never even hashtag any protest in this country. But go and check my picture. I'm always on ground. I'm always on ground. Anyway, any day, call the protest. Call any protest where you don't witness, where you not go see me there. There they talk nonsense.
I don't believe in killing innocent people. So I'm not as stupid. I'm not as stupid as you. Like I said,
they practice on ground. Call me video call you. Yeah, I they practice on ground too. I know they do church. When we get ground, they practice.
What protest did you protest? Where did you protest? Where did you protest?
Here, I go tell you my story. Call me on video. You go see me. They practice them too.
Are you naturally drunk? Why do I need to call you on video? Okay, you want to see me?
No, try. We with the practice on here on ground. No, they do space. They do short. Come on ground. The man you see men there.
Okay. Have you handled before? Have you handled gun before? Have you handled gun before? Have you handled gun before? Have you handled any weapon before in your life?
Sound mind boot.
Have you handled any weapon in your life before, idiot?
Sound mind boot. Oh, Chineke. Sound mind big.
Onyara, Onyoshi, Onyiberige. only no sense, only no
Tunde,
sense,
Tunde, calm down.
you know.
Tunde, calm down. Sound mind, calm down. I beg, sound
Coming
mind,
here be
beat
telling
you.
people to go and be
Sound
losing their life.
mind,
People are losing their life every
sound
fucking day.
mind,
Telling people to go and be
sound
losing their
mind,
life.
sound mind, calm down. I
You
beg,
know,
sound mind.
your network doesn't even agree with you.
Now, who be this man? We don't grant to represent this country. You don't tweet or they do that or they tell me I never witnessed fight. Which fight you don't witness for this country? What we do?
You know, no.
And that with the men.
Can
If
you
you
just
come, you
let
go
me
see
finish?
men.
Jeez.
Put nothing on ground.
Okay,
No
stop
be
acting
guys.
like just let me finish. You know, like damn.
Anyway, you tell me, say make
Oh,
I
guy,
follow
you
out.
know
And
they
they follow
fall
out
out.
with
Have
my
you handled
men.
any
You go see.
weapon in your life? Have you handled any weapon? Have you handled any weapon in your life before?
Please, though, some of us are civilians here. We've not fought
Calm
with
down,
anybody before.
calm down.
Sound mind. I beg now. I beg
Have you
now.
handled any
I
weapon
beg
in your life
now.
before? Have
We
you
don't do
handled
touch
any
or touch
weapon in
here.
your life before? Can you answer that? Tell me the type of weapon you've handled in your life. You
I
know,
go come tell you.
you're
Me and
no,
you they do.
SMG,
you are
They do
just
nonsense.
EPMG, Block
you
70,
Me
are
and you
you
they talk about.
AK-47.
you are just
Okay.
online cow. You are just online cow. You have nothing to offer.
I know.
You are
I'm
online
just
cow.
on
You have
like
nothing to
how
offer.
I
Just shut the fuck.
don't
Yeah.
group and company. We know we
I am
at
not
time.
preaching for people
Sound
to go and,
mind, beat you, only beat you, one leg beat you, people, beat you. Calm down, I beg.
you know. So in fact, I don't know what is wrong with DSS. DSS need to be doing their job because anyone that's pushing for innocent young Nigerians to go and be firing themselves, all because of some people's benefit for Fubara or whatever wicked benefit. I don't believe any Nigerians will be dying for politicians. If politicians want to fight for them, let them go and carry their kids or their family. Let them go and fight. They don't need to be using people, innocent people, to go and fight. You know, but we have lost so many people, like all the way from southeast to southwest, to the north central. People are dying every day. People are dying from bandits. People are dying from kidnapping. People are dying from different things. And yet, Christians like this are still advocating for people to go and be buying themselves for what? For what purpose? What does what if Fubara enter? What's going to be the benefit for the rivers people? If we can come back, what's going to be the benefit for no? Wike was there for 8 years, nothing happened. Fubara has been there for like 2 or 3 years now, nothing has happened. Yeah, they go and die. What you get? They go and fight themselves for him. And this one is going, yeah. This one that can't even. That if I tell him to mention 3 types of shotgun now, he can't even mention one. Yeah. If they two ordinary banger, you go disappear. Ordinary banger, you go disappear. Yeah. People that are enjoying their life. His wife is in Nigeria. His wife is not even in Nigeria. Majority of the family are not in Nigeria. Yet they are telling people to go and be we are buying for themselves. Dumbass. In fact, I'm done, Jerry.
You know go don't care. Now so I go just change narrative. You see, as you just present, you don't turn the narrative now. You don't from where waiting with the argue now. They talk another thing. Who they advocate for people to go and die? Who? You see, and this thing is one thing about these guys. They will come make mockery of themselves and end up sounding stupid. You just end up not making any sense. Now, what do you don't talk now for here now will make any sense now? That you accuse me that I'm advocating for people to go and buy, which is lie. And that is what you've been arguing about. Impact, you see the people we are talking about, and this is the problem. This particular person cannot even retweet hashtag. Talk more of coming to protest. You go come, they talk, say people never see fights. People never do. Only you don't see fight. Now only you they born 1980. I don't blame
I think
you.
we should give him another chance
I don't
to
blame
speak on the topic. Mr.
more than
Lotunde, sir,
forget.
can you speak on the topic, sir? Just ignore the ones we've said before. Just speak on the topic.
I'm not speaking on anything. I just talk my mind. And this creating glorious bastard, this thing that was made of 2 second spam is coming here to advocate for. Because if you listen to the idiot when he was
No,
talking,
sorry,
all
sir.
he was
Sorry,
shouting
sir.
was
Sorry,
like,
sir.
"Oh,
Ignore him. Let's ignore him.
no,
Let's
let me
ignore.
just
In
finish. Let
fact,
me.
ignore what
All he
I
was
said.
shouting
Ignore
was, oh
everything.
yeah,
So
yeah."
you speak on the topic, sir. Speak on the topic. Let's hear from you.
He has nothing to say. He has nothing
That
to talk about the topic. Don't mind the idiot.
no,
He's there
no.
to
It
argue.
it it
on the topic. You will see.
Idiot have to be admonished. You are an idiot. You have to be admonished. You have to be, corrected. So which I
You
just
don't
did.
even know the
Can you just? I didn't interject you. Must you act so
Mr.
stupid? Jesus Christ.
Soundman, let him speak, please. Let him speak.
Ah,
Speak.
if your if your if your
Tunde,
if
go on,
your
sir.
brain is Nigerian, if your brain is Nigerian light, you'll be band Y or band X or band Z, because there is no way your brain will be in band A or band B, because it probably they give you angel is
Did
giving
I
you.
not say that you don't have anything to say? You said that I should keep quiet so that he will continue to insult me. I know that he has nothing to say.
You are an
Anyway, continue.
idiot. You are an idiot. Can you just most these occasions idiots, like, come on, your idiot should be, I don't know, they should put you inside museum of stupidity. So my
Is
point
the
is that
title idiot space now? You don't reach 10. You still have nothing to say.
wait, are you a father? Come on, man. That's why I love China. They should
If
ban
I
people.
don't know,
They,
you have nothing
they
to
should
say.
ban
Don't you
they should
have
ban people
something
like
to
you from
contribute?
procreation. I don't know. This is what I always advise.
You
So
don't have
me,
anything to contribute
I am
to
an
the topic. You shut up.
Well, thank you so much. Oh, I beg. What do you just name? She. I beg. Now they go next. After you come to this, then come to Al Qaeda. Like that one. Thank you. Oh, she meet me. I need to go next. After I come to Al Qaeda, beg. Thank you.
Biko, you threw him to 5 minutes. Let him say something. I know he will end up not saying anything, but you threw me 5 minutes.
Please meet your man. I beg. 12 weeks of meet. Not just meeting. Still meet me. I'm not taking meet me. I beg. I need to go next. Okay. I beg. Des, go on. I beg. Des, go on. Des, not there. Okay.
Impa, I did here, but I didn't say train. No, I've been make another person talk. I beg. When I come out, my talk. I beg.
I beg. There's the head that's a good one.
Oh yeah,
There's the head
Tunde,
that's
go on. Tunde, yeah, continue.
Please, there's the head that's go on, please. There's the head that's go on, please. There's the head that's not speaking. There's the head that's not speaking. Sorry, please. Is anyone speaking? I can't hear anyone. Is anyone speaking?
No one is speaking. We're waiting for the host.
You guys speak before, so you keep quiet. Okay, you can go on. You yourself can go on. The person that spoke just now can just go on. Yes, you can hear me.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I think first pipeline explosion for me. It is one of the bad news. However, we have to look at also what causes this. If for some of us who listened to the last media chat that Wike had, it is clear that this might be a portion to him, or it might be Fubara fighting back. However, for for those of us who have been following the happening in Rivers State, it's very difficult now for me to say it is this person or that person, because I don't have the facts. All I know is there's a pipeline explosion, and at the end of the day, what this means is this is gonna affect the oil exploration, which at the end of the day is gonna affect Nigerians at all. So let's look at the main issues here. Since we are looking at Wike versus Fubara, again, if you look at the whole thing, to me, I feel that Wike is going overboard. I feel that Wike is being used, or he, because of his own ego, he is trying to destroy what made him whoever he is today. Unfortunately, a lot of politicians don't think beyond their nose. Otherwise, Wike, from where he started, from a local government chairman to the current status where he is right now, it was all because of River State. It was all because of people from River State. It was all because of either politicians or the citizens or people who are domiciled in River State. And throughout this crisis, there are so many people who have spoken to him. At least we were not there when they had those conversations, but they have come on air to say, oh, they have spoken to the minister, but the minister does not listen. And again, he has this precedence of falling out with everyone that he has had one thing or the other to do with for a long time. So again, and that is the reason why many people are being taken side with Fubara, because first of all, Fubara and Wike, these are cohorts. These are people that are the same party for a long time. Fubara was Accountant General to Wike. So all the looting that Wike did in River State, Fubara have everything about it. If not all, at least those that he was involved. And I don't think a governor can loot a state without the complicit of the Accountant General. So, and if we look at it from the start of this event to date, Fubara has tried to show that he's looking for peace. I don't want to assume that that's what he intended, but from all indications, so far so good, what Fubara have shown, he's actually man of peace. He's actually looking for peace, irrespective of whatever they have agreed with Wike. But we have seen in his utterances, in his dealings, in his behavior, in his response that he wants peace. He wants rivers to be peaceful. Again, what they agree is something that, like I said, I don't have the audacity to talk about because I don't know what they agreed. But whatever they agree, I think at this time, Wike have to take a step back. He is an indigene of River State. River State made him whoever he is, like I said initially. So, of what benefit will it be for him if he destroy River State? What is he trying to benefit? Because right now, with what is going on, everybody knows that if Wiki decided today and say, okay, this thing should stop, so far so good. He has proven, or we have seen from his utterances, that he has the capacity to stop what is happening. How? He can call his House of Assembly who are loyal to him, whom he has mentioned several times that he bought for them ticket, including Fubara, to contest. And in the last election, he has also boasted several times. These are his words, not my words, that he made them who they are. Whether it is true or not true, that's another conversation for another day. But as far as what we have in the public space, Wike has shown or has claimed that he bought ticket for these house members, he bought ticket for Fubara, he rigged election in their favor, and they are acting in his favor. So again, and if you look at the substance of everything, you could see even the Supreme Court judgment. I am not a lawyer, I don't want to talk about it, but from what lawyers' perspective have said, what lawyers have said on TV, in their writing, on newspaper, it is very clear that that verdict was somehow politically motivated. There's corruption in it. There's some half truth in it. But still, like I said, we have to respect our institutions. So we are respecting Supreme Court. Even if their judgment seems to be sided, it's okay. Nigerians have agreed, okay, let's respect it. And Fubara have come out on media to say, okay, me, I'm gonna go with what the Supreme Court said. He has made attempt to submit the budget. This guy shut him out. For crying out loud. If it was Wike, will Wike take 1.05% of what Fubara have taken so far. If it was Wike that is in the position of Fubara, would he have just go to the House of Assembly? It was short. I hope we all know here that if Fubara wanted to cause chaos when he went to the House of Assembly, he could have ordered his kitty to break the door and enter. But this guy, okay, there's tension. Let me just come back. Let me go back, and he did. So we should also give him some accolade. I'm not saying that he's a saint. No, he's a politician. And every politician in Nigeria has one thing or the other in his cupboard. He might have done one or two other things that I don't know of, but I'm speaking to what we have seen on media. What both of them have spoken either through their aides or through their own utterances. So to me, it is Wike that is doing disservice to the people of River State. Unfortunately, the whole of this crisis, is it affecting? It is the Rivers people, the ordinary masses on the street. Who is benefiting? Wike and Tinubu. We can't rule out Tinubu in all these things because again, if if Tinubu is not in support of the madness and the wickedness that Wike has been dishing out to people of River State and Fubara, why can't you call him to order? In Nigeria today, there is no minister that can look at a governor and do or say all sort of things that we have had Wike say to Fubara. This guy have never responded to him. To the best of our knowledge, maybe he called him on phone and spoke to him, we don't know. But he has not. And like I said, if it was Wike that is the governor of River State, there is no minister that, in fact, even a state president will not do that to him. But this guy, because he wants peace, he has. And now let's get it clear that as a governor, as far as it is, as we are, if we are going by the Nigerian constitution, the governor is the chief secretary of the state. Now let's ask ourselves question: how do you serve somebody impeachment notice when this person has come to present the budget? You went on recess or you went on break. So are you expecting him to pass the budget to a thin air, or to wait, or to who is he passing the budget? That aside, now look at what they are accusing the chief justice of River State with, because this guy was not in support of their impeachment madness. Now they are now asking DSS to investigate the guy that he falsified his age. If it is true, who if it is true, who approved him to be appointed and sworn in as Chief Justice of River State? It was not the National Assembly? Or does it mean all the work that the former National Assembly have done is now zero? So clearly we could see that all these things is because of ego of Wike. And Wike cannot be able to be doing this thing without the support of Tinubu. If you look at the last incident that happened, his visit to Rivers, the kind of security he had, um, the kind of resources that the federal government deployed in Rivers State that day, it is not because of security of Rivers State. It is because of Wike, which means the federal government is with him. These are things that is in the public domain. I'm not creating anything out of the blue. So if Wike really is a Riverian guy, or he's for the people of River, or he wants to be a statesman, he can put a stop to all this madness. And if he refuses, then I cannot blame Fubara to use any means to fight back. Besides, we don't have evidence that he was the one that bombed, or he was the one that asked people to go and bomb this particular explosion. Because Wike said anybody can bomb the oil installation in Rivers. That was what he said in his media chat. So it's possible that it was Wike that sent boys to go and do this thing. Either way, whether it is Wike or Fubara that sends somebody to bomb that oil exploration, that is not fair, and it is not good, and it's not in the best interest of the people in Rivers. But we have to also understand something. We cannot also claim that we are in democracy and we want a governor to be humiliated from office because of ego of one man, or because of ego of some men, or because of the interest of a sitting president. That is not acceptable. Nobody can accept that, and nobody will accept that. Again, we are not saying let's go for war, but if that's what they are doing, because the president, the minister, they know what they are doing. If they don't want things to deteriorate to this level, They could have also find a way of resolving this madness, but they are not. They want these things to go this way, so that in fact there's a lot of people who are saying out there that the intention is they want rivers to go into flame, so that if river go into flame, they will declare state of emergency, and then they will bring in their people. It is all about 2027 election. Everybody know, but the people of rivers also have to stand behind their governor, because the people in Abuja are saying the governor is standing in their way for 2027. That's why they're doing everything to bring down that guy. So the people in rivers have their right to also stand by their governor, because now they are the people who are at the receiving end in this madness. I saw submit.
Wonderful solution. Thank you so much. To me, my own humble opinion, we want to use UK to destabilize PDP in River States for 2027 election. I repeat, they want to use UK to destabilize PDP for 2027 election, because we all know that APC did not win that state in the last election. Obi won that state, and APC will get out again. Like next election, I swear to God, nothing, no organic meeting do last time for that state. So that's why. So that's why Tinubu is just like keeping quiet, because indirectly it's still going to favor him. And please, Peter Obi, we don't know where you are. Are you still with LP, or will you come to SP, SDP, or SPT? We are tired. Obi, say something now, make we know where we be. Will there be a measure with other parties? Will it merge with PDP? The earlier we start talking now, the better. Even NNPP, please, all these IPOP people, stop laughing at us, again. All you IPOPians, please, stop laughing at us. Please, we are just only obedient. Leave us alone. We still hope and pray for a better Nigeria. So Peter Obi, I saw one, the spokesperson for NNPP today on Arise News, saying too many things, So please, make we know where they will be. Then they go. All right. Is there that's oh, hold on. Aku, you've not spoken. You want to contribute before we know?
Yeah.
Someone Lepa now, they go say yes. I was one that did it. Now nobody now. I did the
God.
Port Harcourt is Zimbabwe land. I miss that guy. You read that guy?
Somebody must claim responsibility now.
Impa, I greet the house. You see, pipeline explosion in River State. Talking about Obi.
Please, before you proceed, around 12:01 this afternoon, Arise TV, the governor of Bayelsa State and some people in Bayelsa, they are now crying that their headsmen coming into their farms with their cows, and they're chasing them and beating them up, threatening to even kill them. I say, Bayelsa the last place you see before Atlantic Ocean. These guys don't reach that.
The time of the tell.
Okay.
I could go on, I beg. I could go on.
Yeah, my brother. Pipeline explosion in Rivers. Villagers running helter-skelter in Benue State. To be honest with you, it might shock some people. These are the kind of news that makes my day. I've been happy for the entire day. If you think you coming here to say this one, that one, you're wasting your time. If you want people living in that part of the world to have any hope of living like humans, we need to pass this phase. This is a difficult phase, but we see their lies. They have been entangled in their webs of lies, and it's unfolding. Before Wike brought a fake Ijo man for them. Pa Edwin Clark was crying that is not a real Ijo man. Today, Wike is telling him that every other person, Tonye, and every other person who wanted to be governor is now siding him. And they called him a fake Ijo man. But today, they are all in support of him. I just sit and watch because talking about Toby, he won Rivers hands down. I remember there was something like a rally for him that was spearheaded by people like Hilda Dokubo, the legendary actress. Everybody knew Obi was going to win, but Wike, he knows otherwise. Rivers State is a den of cultists. He knows how to use them, and then he goes on to appoint hundreds, if not thousands, of special assistants. So all talks who they are going to use. They keep them, they use them every election cycle. And Wike knows that Bola Ahmed Tinubu needs Rivers State. So for them, they are both skimming it because it is going to be a big problem for Tinubu himself. So Tinubu, Wike doesn't even need to do a lot of job because now this thing is going to affect both of them. You see, that is why he can enter with the army and go to Abalama and Ijo area and hold rally and nothing happens. You see, so that is the problem with lies. They know they don't have the mandate of the people. When it comes to the presidential election, they know what happened there. So now people are even confused. When it suits them, the other people, they are Igbo. When it doesn't suit them, it's Ijo. So what we are watching, my people, is the years of lies. When we can be bold enough to come and speak the truth and tell you that Ijo are in the minority, and which is true. Go to any other part of the country and ask yourself if the Ijos are more than the Ibibios.
But now, sorry,
Yeah.
they are saying the Ijos, Dokubo is saying that Wike is an Igbo man, but Wike is saying that he's not an Igbo man. Is it like identity
Yes,
crisis or I
even
don't
Azari himself says he has Igbo root.
exactly.
That's why I'm
The,
saying we are watching their lies
we are
unfold.
just one. Okay, even this guy, even this current government, he speaks Igbo more than some Igbos that I
He
even know.
speaks
I'm
Igbo.
like, am I being serious here? I'm like, go closer to my TV to watch. This is the governor of, like, God damn
And
it,
he
man.
was addressing people in Opobo that day he was
In
there.
Igbo language, and said
He
it
didn't speak a
are
word of
Igbos.
Ijo.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So these are the issues. So now, are we Nigerians, an average Nigerian, we want us to continue in that lies? Because the problem is this. If you accept that the Igbos, they speak Igbo in Opobo, which means we have access to Atlantic, which is something they don't want to hear. They've planned it with Britain that you are landlocked. They've told Buhari that you are a dot in the circle, and they stuck with him. He can use that word. So what does it mean that Igbo stretch up to Opobo? It means that you are not landlocked.
Please,
It's a
Jaja.
problem for Nigeria.
Jaja
Huh?
then was he not from Imo State?
Who?
Was not this King Jelaso that was kidnapped one time when he sold his slave and came back and formed the people or
Oh,
something? That he's from Ami.
Abia State.
No, Amibo.
Abia.
Amibo,
Amiibo.
Imo State.
No, Abia.
Imo State,
Abia
not Abia.
State.
Imo
I read the
State.
book.
Amibo.
Read the book.
I cannot tell you what I know.
Oh God.
Amibo. The former foreign minister. What did is it Geoffrey something? If this person that has a gray hair under Tinubu's administration, it's like his great grandson or whatever. This one, they are prisoners. I don't know. I stand to be corrected, but he's from Amibo, Imo State or something.
Yeah, I also heard about the Amiibo, but
Amibo, yes.
Because you know what I just did now, Impa? I just asked Grok, where is Jaja Popobo originally from? And listen to Grok's answer. Jaja Popobo originally named Jabua or Mbanaso Ozurumba, according to some sources, was born around 1821 in Umuduruoha, in a village in Amiibo area of
I know
what
the
is
place
now
very well. But they can't go there.
State.
What are we
So
saying?
you are correct.
I know his great grand this thing. I don't know his ancestral land. What are we saying?
So my brother, you see what's happening, like I said. If you are someone who believes in playing the long game, who doesn't believe in quick fix, because that's the problem of Nigerians. Quick fix, fast. If you believe in strategic way of doing things, this is the best thing. Scatter everything, bomb everything. Let's come back and ask and build a country that is based on truth. And the mineral resources will be secondary. Is it the same oil that you are crying about that bombing the pipe? Is it not the ones Europeans come and steal? Ask yourself. I read something somewhere that a ship docked a few weeks ago, and before you knew it, the ship was in Asia. It was tracked to our waters, and before you know it, it's in Asia, delivering that oil. So you ask yourself, what are you coming to come and cry for? You don't even benefit from the so-called oil. You compare yourselves with the Gulf countries or some of these countries that have oil and there's relative peace there. It's not so. The problem is that we don't understand this thing. For many of them, it's just that unity, irrespective of what happens. So that is it. The anyhowness is too much. Before you know it, you already see people in the bush with masks threatening to blow up pipeline. That's what we have seen. That is their highest power. Yeah, I know you are stealing from me. If you don't do this, I'm going to blow it up. It's going to affect the entire country. How can you build a sustainable nation in that manner? Everybody is threatening each other. You understand? And now you see the people from Benue State. I don't even pity those ones. When I see them being killed, I'm happy. I'm very happy.
No. This is not fair. This is not fair. This is not fair. Why is it? Oh, yeah, I mean, I beg you. I mean, no.
No, okay, but let me tone it down. But let me ask you. The question is this: go to that average Benue person now. Go and tell them, support Biafra. Let us liberate you. They will say, "Oh, Juku." I'm telling you, let's try it. There is this thing, there's the way Nigeria is wired.
Aku, it will shock you to know that most of my friends in the military, Army, Navy, Air Force, they are mostly from Benue,
Yes,
Jos, Kogi, and that middle belts. But I'm like, with all these things, like, what's in the worry now? What is going on?
No,
They are almost
Do you know what's worrying
At
them?
least they cover 10 to 20% of Nigerian military. If I'm not mistaken, I stand to be connected. Separate Kaduna. But I'm like, what is going on,
Impa,
bro? I'm not saying.
Impa, they are
Even
compromised.
top officials, even top personnel,
They are,
top
see,
personnel, now then get them all.
imperfect. They, yeah, they have top personnel, Victor Malo and the group can co. See, they are these guys are compromised, and when someone have your nude, it's like someone has your nude. What role did they play during the Civil War? They are wired to think that you must be with Igbo people, you must be with Biafrans. If not, your generation is going to be faced off. They have this thing that they rather lose their villages than not remain in the same country as Igbo people. That is part of the problem we have. That is why they kill a lot of them. You tell them, okay, can we try another option? Hey, Biafra, no, you want to separate. No, there is oil. Which oil do you have? You have nothing. Other people meter their oil wells such that they can guess or when it come dries up. But yours is open for multinationals, for corrupt for corrupt Europeans to come and steal and watch the Navy. You still see those Navy officers there building universities, owning houses in Dubai because they watch people come and dock and use 3 weeks to fill up a load ship of oil. So why are you crying as a Nigerian? Why don't you just say, thank God, this is the right time, maybe things will now be done properly. But because you're a Nigerian, you will say, no, leave it like that. Let's sweep everything under the carpet. It's fine. Let them just loot. We know that Wike wants to rig the election again for Tinubu because they need rivers. But let's leave it. This blowing up of pipe is not fine. Why? Because you're a Nigerian. So, Impa, what I'm here to say is this. Today is a happy day for me because anything that is going to, like an awakening for us to understand that this oil is a cause. Oil is why they killed 3 million of Biafrans. Oil. Have we benefited from it? No. Do we have good roads? No. Do we have power? Nothing. Compared to other countries without this oil. So you see, it's not about the oil, it's about the truth. Ask yourself, why is it that the Fulanis are not doing what they're doing in Ghana? They tried it. What happened in Ghana? Is it that Ghanaians have two heads? But no, if you have support from the top with the agenda, the problem with some of southern Nigeria, especially the Christians, you don't know Muslims. These people have 100 years, 50 years agenda. Do you guys know? They'll be targeting you. They say they want to dip the Quran in the sea. You're talking about Bayelsa. But these guys, they have this support both within and outside the Muslim. See, the Muslim world know their plan about Nigeria. So when you call your people to say, this thing goes beyond, it goes beyond being together with Igbo people. Can we be dependent first before we try to depend depend on each other? Can we secure ourselves? In fact, I told you the other time in one of your spaces that the problem we have is that we have a situation whereby the Europeans made it possible that they give guns to other part of Africans, to other Africans to go and secure the land of other people. That is the problem we have in Nigeria. Yes, that is why the army will tip off the Fulani herdsmen to tell them that there are people who are coming to revenge because you ransacked a village because of cows. And that's why the army will stop you if you want to go and attack people that attacked you. And that is why the Nigerian government is going to hang someone who killed someone who invaded his farmland. It's upland. So when I explain this thing to you, that we should solve this problem, you call me a terrorist. And then you want me to pity Benue State people? 15 years ago, there were no IDPs anywhere in the Middle Belt. 15 years ago. But go now, they cannot go back to their farm. And I am sure that if I bring my own suggestion to them, see, Impa, I was saying something. I was saying something that assuming we as Africans wake up now and say, you know what? If you are not from Benue State, you cannot have a gun in Benue State. Everybody will go back to their farm. Just this small agreement or concession say, listen, we have agreed that only Yoruba people from Ekiti can become security personnel in Ekiti. If I see you from Anambra with gun there, you are a kidnapper. You must answer for it. Let's just do it for 5 years and see if we see all this nonsense. You see these guys with sophisticated arm fighting farmers with hoes and cutlasses. Where do they get all those guns from? AK-47. They
Please,
come
a
and
minute more,
kill.
a minute more, a minute more,
A
please.
minute more, yes. I'm almost running up, my brother. Why is it not possible for the black man to say, see, imperfect, you cannot protect my house better than me? That is what IPOB have been telling you guys. That's one of our requests from the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Let indigenous people secure their land. Let me see how a Fulani will go to Bayelsa and start killing people. How can you come from Niger? Some of these Fulani people are from far away, as far as Mali. But they have power. Some of them can't even speak English. They come from Francophone countries. But Nigeria gave them the power to kill you. And you, when I tell you that there's one solution, you join them to call me a terrorist. Tomorrow, when they start killing you in Benue, you want me to come and have any pity on you. God punish you. Impact you now.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please, so let me ask my brothers from the south, my sisters from the south, like let me say those from south, southwest, and southeast. It's not strange that most of us we can't leave Nigeria without passport or any means of identification. But these guys they will enter Nigeria and leave without not even NIN, no means of identification, nothing, no passport, nothing. Like they can move freely. So that means if they would kill somebody now, they cannot trace them. They are not traceable. They'll be like, oh, they are wanderers. They can't be like how can you roaming around someone's like be in someone's territory and country without any means of identification? That means you're a threat to that country. Why can't our people also see it like this? It is strange. A sovereign nation, you could like Nigeria is a sovereign nation. People, even before you cross, even if you're from Afghanistan, use leg enter Europe, you must cross at least White, Vice Russia or Belarus or Poland before you go enter here. Latvia, those places. They will stop you there. They must ask you where are you going to. Okay, now Nigerian government, you guys are laughing at Mali and Burkina Faso and Niger and who again? Waiting with that other country. I think yes, 3 of them. Togo now wants to align with them. You guys are saying, oh, they're landlocked. If Togo align now so with them, ship go and talk for Togo, they convey things, they go to that place. They don't need Nigeria anymore. Do you guys even think at times? Senegal, don't they ask their diplomats to leave their country? Even Rwanda ask all the foreign diplomats in their country to leave. As of 2 days ago, they gave them 14 hours to leave. Our own, they go,
Then your president is cozying up with
Jesus Christ.
Macron.
I don't get it. Isn't that even Ghana self don't they place some kind of movements. The other time Mahama was in Burkina Faso, I stand to be corrected. He went to visit them. So if Ghana and Togo join now, Nigeria no go kill me. I beg Kenny, you go next after you come to Anderson. Let me drink water. Not be me now will kill. 40% me.
Thank you. I bet you forgot to add that Rwanda has now asked
If
Western
I talk
powers.
now, that junkie go come here, come call me terrorist.
Yeah, Rwanda has asked Western military to leave their
48
country as we
hours.
speak.
You give them 48 hours to leave.
48 hours.
That was like 2 or 3 days
You
ago.
know,
These are countries that want to like move forward.
Odogu, even Ivory Coast. Ivory
Ivory
Coast, so
Coast,
where
God
be
bless you.
civilian, no.
Eh?
so
They're
it's
asking
you
everybody
know,
to
but
vacate their countries.
this is the problem when we have with this fight in you know, and me Kokari at least is a member of IPOB, and a lot of them, and I don't think they've ever seen me in a group or even tweet about them or join them in a tweet. But when I tell them, you know, be careful the way you people are screaming this, blaming all our people for everything, blaming. I say, be careful. It wasn't too long. Boom, Iyamufu strike, Abakaleke strike. And these people, I say, be careful because, you know, the agenda is very large. These people know our farm as we speak today more than we do. But that's aside from that. The topic of you know, that you have River State. I think, in my opinion, I think Fubara is making a mistake. Still seeing this problem is between him and Wike, instead of seeing it directly that this is my problem with Tinubu. Tinubu is the one after my seat of power. I feel like that's the shortest way for him to solve this problem. It's unlike many other, there is so many states that doesn't have anything to fight the federal. He has stuff to fight the federal in his possession. Why not start using it? This is Tinubu that is coming after you. Without the Supreme Court of what they did last time, he was already, Fubara was already on a, you know, on a driver's seat until the Supreme Court strike again. So that's Tinubu giving access, giving Wike all the power that he needs, you know, to disrupt just because of 2027 election or for whatever benefit that Tinubu wants. So I feel like for Barras should see this problem as between him and the federal government coming after him. And he should do just like the news of blowing up the pipeline. I think he needs more. If he's the one doing it, he needs something more like that. He should fight Tinubu directly. Forget about Wike, because without the Supreme Court, without the power of the federal, who is Wike? Wike is nothing. He will throw him in a gutter or throw him in jail. Fubara can do that. But because of Tinubu that is backing him, that's the only voice that Wike has today. That's why he has the time to scream and shout. You know, and he has finished using. And this Wike is so horrible. Like, I don't even like talking about him. This the same guy that used all the Lee's wife connection to take a land that belongs to Imo State, just because that land has a lot of oil inside of it. He used all the Lee's wife, same connection with Supreme Court, and take that land. And he was boasting about it, beating his chest all the time how we won that place. Of course, we have idiot governor in Imo State, so he doesn't even care about his people. That's why he sat there, and Wike went to Supreme Court with his connection with the criminal Supreme Court and took that land from Imo State. That's the same guy we're talking about today. But in short, all I say is that Fubara should fight Tinubu, and he has to use everything he has. If he has to bomb all the pipeline in River State in order to make a statement, there's no time to wait. He should start doing it right away.
Oh, no. I
I
don't
know it's
support all these ones.
but do you support him leaving his seat of power though? Do you
No, I
support
don't.
his power being taken away
But
from him by the federal?
I'm sorry, but what is the work of Atiku and PDP? Why are they not voicing out? It's just as if Fubara is just there on his own alone.
Yeah, but where will your voice get to?
They should say something, for God's sake.
I know they should, but even
PDP
if
is
they
one of the most
do,
useless party I've seen so far. Like the
I
most
know,
useless
but
opposition party. I know what they did to good luck, Jonathan. They organized front. Nigeria was never this bad. They
imperfect.
used media propaganda to decimate PDP years back. They just kept quiet. I took them for Dubai. A month to election, you go fly private jet, come back. He wants to
Yeah,
become president. He's
the,
a clown for
that
government.
is,
All of them.
I totally agree.
They
I
are not
totally
serious.
agree.
All PDP, they are not serious in this life. They are
Yeah, because
clowns.
if they all gathered hand
What are we
together
saying?
to plot on what to do, even with that River State alone, if all of them gang up together to plot how to fight Tinubu, just from that River State, if if there is a united force, at least from Atiku and the rest of them, gathered together to plot and say, this guy, do everything you have to do to secure your power. Anything in your arsenal to use, do it and secure your power. Tinubu would have seen that state. You're right. You are right. If they could see that united force. But in addition to that, too, the Supreme Court, the judiciary has never been hijacked to the level that Tinubu has done it. Even Buhari did not hijack the Supreme Court to this level. I'm not saying it was good under him, but this is the highest level that the court is now like an errand boy. They just call them and say, put this judgment today, and they will do it. But at the same time, I agree with you. Had it been the rest of PDP gang up, go to Rivers, put a show of force and solidarity with that guy and say, let's plot on how to fight this guy, because this fight is coming from the federal, not Wike that we are, that is the face today. The man behind the fight is Tinubu, and that's just how I see it. I'm not even seeing Wike in the picture. I yield the mic, brother.
Thank you so much. I'm here talking about Peter Obi. In don't go open TikTok. Now this shirt, all these clothes we going buy come back from Malaysia. I'm not going go so now go now all through till the next 5 years. This man they make me vex at times. Peter Obi he just make me so. You don't go open TikTok now. Anyway, I said it. We need to engage Peter Obi. Those that win this next election for you are the Gen Z. I swear to God. Peter Obi, now Gen Z now win the election for Trump last time. Oh. You see how they talk. These kids, they don't have filter. They will say, if you talk too much, they will say, my friend, sit down. They don't, so the second generation, they don't have respect to, we can endure, we can do everything, we know. Then go sit down, we go sit down. This one, if you say, shut the mouth up, they will ask you, why should I shut the mouth up? I also have rights to speak. Peter Obi, I beg, even open Instagram, open, in fact, Peter Obi, even open Snapchat, Nico, I beg, by any means, we will make us win this election next season. I mean, next 2 years, please. Go ahead. Please, over to you.
Impa. but seriously, this thing is funny. It's funny. It's
It's funny,
funny.
but
But
it's also
we
funny,
have
though.
to.
Also strange.
Yeah, my dear brother. You said this thing before, and you mentioned PDP. As far as I'm concerned, PDP is a dead party. Oh. PDP is a dead party because they are not serious. They are not serious. All they do is just to fight. Maybe some of them they are seeing Labour Party as their main rival. They are not even seeing the APC with all this rubbish they are doing as as a problem of Nigeria. Now, someone came up here and start telling us what I don't even want to hear. Gaslighting us, telling us how we should act and how we are going to think that the situation favors what do we call it? Favors Wike and Fubara. My dear brother, we should know that this thing is not about Wike or Fubara. We are talking about somebody's right, someone that was elected to become governor of a state by his people, mandate given to him, even though if you rig the election to bring him in, this man was, and you yourself that claim you have made series of statements concerning this same thing. You are the one that brought him in. You are the one still fighting this man. And some people are telling us that we should clap for Wike, that what he's doing is good. It is wrong. We must condemn what is wrong before asking for solution or way forward. Now, This same Wike and his cohorts, they went as far as going to the Supreme Court to get a judge, what do you call injunction or what, restricting the state from receiving their funds, and people are clapping for him. Who are the people suffering all this thing? Do you think that Fubara have anything to lose? He doesn't have anything to lose. In fact, if there is problem, it favors him the more because you will not ask him to come and give account of many things. Now someone is making the whole thing look as if that he's not loyal. Should he be loyal to Wike for at the first time? He's supposed to be loyal and accountable to the people of Rivers State that voted for him, not an individual.
Nze Ederson, 48 laws of power. Never challenge your master.
The challenging of matter is because yes, you should not challenge your master because he's doing all these things because the man, he sees the man to be soft. Like this, like my brother said here, Bini Buga, he said it here. If it were to be the same weekend, he will not even allow this. We know how he was even insulting the Tinubu, Buhari that time as a governor, someone that is a minister insulting a governor of a state, making problem in the same state with him. My dear brother, once we see some things like this, people will come and be using emotional blackmail to make you to let it look as if you yourself you. Someone said here, somebody like Akokaria said it that he don't feel sorry for some people. It is his choice. It is his choice because those people, the time you tell them this is that, they will call you all sort of names. Then when something happened to that person, the person will want you to share because you did not come and maybe stand with them. People see you as an evil person, whereas them, they are the one that are evil. We are here. Someone came up here to start. Oh, you waste many of our time here telling us how we're supposed to have been. He has met war and they do that one, do this one, and you have all this power. Nobody can talk to you, even someone that you have not seen. Just because you see someone's picture and you see your own, and you feel that when that person see you, even how you become Goliath. And we know in the Bible they say David killed Goliath, and from the description in the Bible, David was small. It's not about size; it's about what you can do. If you are big and you cannot do anything, you are wasting the size God gave you. You want us to believe that no one should act and nobody should go out because you are enriching the distance. So who are you expecting to do that for you? Who is that person you want to set the record straight? And the ordinary people in the river state are the ones suffering all this madness that they are doing there. And yet you don't want the masses to talk, you don't want them to protest because they want to they don't want to die. Who is alive there? Who is alive in Nigeria? If we are to be sincere to ourselves, are we not like people that are dead already? Even dead people are resting. Now you cannot buy. Somebody is doing job of 5,000. 5,000 cannot even take you in a day to feed your family. And someone is telling you that you should not go out to protest, you should not go out to do this, you should not go out because they will kill you. What is different from people living and people dying in Nigeria? We are here yesterday. This very yesterday, somebody died because that a child swallowed a granite, and people are not feeling bad about it. Yes, we know that the dad is a terrible somebody, but that's supposed not to happen in Nigeria, of all people. When you talk, someone will tell you you lack compassion. Which compassion are you talking about? Please, Tinubu, as someone said here, is the one supporting Wike. But we know that world goes round, comes around. Somehow, it will reach. By tomorrow, when an Igbo man starts oppressing Yoruba man, you clap for him. But when the Yoruba, another person come and start maltreating the same Igbo person, you come out. That is what we know how to do in this country now. Hausa man will see something that an Hausa man is doing that is wrong, he will not condemn it. But when another person do it, he will start shouting, and you need support. For that man that came here and be telling us, if he must know, I was in the same Lagos during 1993 or Abiola issue, and I have spent 25 years of my age in the northern Nigeria. I've
You see,
stayed in the western region and I have stayed in eastern region. So nobody will tell me that you cannot know, you don't know how everybody behave. We are a bunch of hypocrites. And until the thing goes round and touch us, we will not stand and say that something that is wrong is wrong. Thank you very much. Wike should please, if he want us to put place for him, he should please allow the governor to do his work. Thank you.
you see, thank you so much. In the end, that's obviously from your name, you're an Igbo person. Why not to the line? Was it not 1996 after Nigeria won the Olympics? That was when Abacha allowed Igbos to start coming to Lagos. Now here you are now talking about 1993. You were in Lagos and you Unago does a lie all the time. You Unago, you Igbos. That
Impa,
night you go say
impa,
Unago,
imperfect,
Jesus Christ. Jesus
imperfect,
Christ. Maybe 90,
imperfect.
maybe after yeah,
I
maybe after
vote.
Choma. It was not because of Choma Juma and Kan one code that one good. That was why Abacha said, okay, Igbos people cannot come to Lagos in 1996. Now here you are saying that
I
oh Lagos,
personal,
you just Jesus.
yes, I personally, impa, I 1989 was the first time I traveled, and I live in Ibude, 52 Ogutunga Street in Ijebuode. I live in 1989. So before 1993, 1991, we moved from Ijebuode to Lagos. So all these things that people are talking, I knew about it. So some people are just terrible. They are terrible. But once
Thank you.
you open mouth to say, this is how this is, they will start talking, making noise or over nothing. Anyway,
I beg,
it's well.
don't mind me, I beg. I was just joking. Thank you so much. Okay, I beg. I mean, boom. How are you doing?
I'm fine, Odogu.
Odogo,
Dede,
poor crepo, poor crepo. Odogo Ishaki, poor crepo, poor crepo.
It don't be easy.
Imperfect,
It don't be easy, my
imperfect, put
brother.
them, they don't fit catch am.
I don't think
You see, I salute every one of you that is here. May God bless each and every one of you. And may God bless more to the people that are fighting for their own country, Dudu and Biafra. That is my opinion. Oh. That's my opinion. And I think that's my own opinion. May God bless those that are kicking against this one Nigeria something. You see what is happening in River State is one Nigeria. One Nigeria is happening in River State. Odogu, they hear me? Empire,
loud
they
and
hear
clear.
me?
Yes, can hear you. I think I did
Okay. One Nigeria is happening in River State. One Nigeria failed to happen in Imo State because Ihedioha refused to fight. Hope was at them, man. Supreme Court, the same Supreme Court did the same thing they did in River State in Imo State. Place a man that came number 4 as a governor, chased the one that came first and replaced him with the number 4th man. Now, nothing happened. Nothing happened. It went through. The man is there now, doing the dealings, dealing with Imo State. Imo lights, my people over there, That was where my mother's states were created, Abia, from Imo State. We were under Imo State when I supported, I think, 5 naira when they were building Imo State Airport. I support Imo State Airport. I paid 5 naira. That time, I think it was in the 80s or early 90s. I paid 5 naira. I can't remember now.
5 naira then is like,
It happened there.
5,000 now, if not like.
Yes, that was 5 naira. I think it was in the 90s or so, 90s or thereabout, or end of 80s.
No, it was during Mbakwe.
Mbakwe there in the States.
Airport.
Yeah, that was in the 80s. I think that was in the 80s.
Was it Sam or
You
Alice
see?
Mbakwe? Sam Mbakwe.
It's Sam Mbakwe. Sam Mbakwe. Samuel Ihonolaka Mbakwe. Yes, sir. You see, that was what happened there. The Imolites are suffering it today. They can't speak. You speak, hope most of them will come after you. He tried to take their land. That is the what benefit of one Nigeria. It happened there, and the evil ruling of the Supreme Court. Now come to Rivers State. Fubara, irrespective of what happened to the dealings they had in the secret with Wike wants to do third term, indirect third term in Rivers State. That is what Wike wants to do. Wike is trying to control Fubara. And there comes a time in the life of a man that you have to stand your ground and become independent and say, no, you cannot control me. That is the problem for Wike. See, history has a way of repeating itself. If you look at the course of the 1963 school, yes, sir.
In Igbo adage, they say,
yes, sir.
6 Okorobia Tucha or Depa Tucha, Yecheri. So, as a man,
yes,
you don't grow reach a certain level. You don't grow past that level. Others will grow past come with you there. So, you have to like wait for others, something like that. So, but Wike doesn't understand that. Oh.
I tell you, he wants to do third term indirectly. You see, he just, I don't know what is happening to this guy. Look at him. Just look at him. I don't think Wike is up to 65 years old. But look at how ugly he is because of his wickedness. As if his face is burning. I heard something the other time. I think one a German, I think is it a German, said he will send the thunder to them, and they seized the thunder and replied it to them. Since that time, his face has never been the same. They said they returned him to Ram. And since that time, I was asking, why is Wike suddenly became sickly? When you look at Wike is just, it became like someone who is sick for many years. My brother, what is that? You see, history has a way of repeating itself, and we must be careful what is going to happen, how this thing is going to play out right now in Rivers State. Very, very important. You see, in the Western region, it was a political problem between Akintola and Awolowo. The Kakebos were there watching. Everything that was going on, they were there watching. Their resegregation, ethnicism, and everything that was going on, this, inflammatory statements that was, people were making in the north and so on and so forth. But that time, people were employed based on merit and your qualification. It's not quota system. It wasn't quota system. And you see Igbos, ethnic extraction, making headways in most of the places. It was not through corruption. It was by merit. That thing was very, very angry. It angered a lot of people. And there were serious problems, Things started coming from 1 to 2, from 1 you go to 2, from 2 you go to 3, and so on and so forth, before the soldiers now struck. And that is exactly what is happening now. And remember that time, Tafawa Balewa was supporting Akintola, and today, Tinubu is on the side of Wike, his minister, against the executive governor of Rivers State. Nobody knows How the worst part of it now is that this thing I just saw pipeline. Is it the Trans Niger Niger? This thing has been blown up. It's going to get messier. It's going to get messy. What Wike is looking for, if I cannot get what I want from River State, let there be state of emergency. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu is ready to declare state of emergency in River State. That is exactly what is going to happen right now. Mark these two things: the military and state of emergency in River State. Because Wike will go to any length in order to make that happen. They have issued impeachment. They served impeachment, letter on the executive governor. My brothers and sisters, it is going to be brutal there. It's going to be brutal. And the job people will not sit there and watch as this thing is going to. The one who caused it is your Supreme Court. Your evil Supreme Court, they are the people that are, stoking all this fire. And when they finish, they will go to their chambers and relax. And they will be watching the evil playing out. The innocent people, women and children, are going to bear the brunt of the wickedness of these people that are there. It's not going to be easy. And I just saw something today, although it's not one of your topic here, when in Yobe State, Boko Haram is issuing 7 days ultimatum for people to leave, vacate Yobe State. That is how bad it has become. And I saw the running and the chasing of the Benue people today, early today or yesterday. My brothers and sisters, is very, very bad. It is very, very bad. When we were saying about all these things, shouting and telling you that the foundation of Nigeria is the reason why most of these problems are happening, you people said, no, when Obi comes, is going to right the wrongs. But I do not know. If Obi should have been the president as well, how many legislators will be for him in the National Assembly? Just like what is happening to Fubara right now. More than 27, assembly members, state assembly members are not with him. Don't you think that impeachment will go, depending on what the chief judge of that of the state will do when they start the process? You see, it is going to be difficult. The foundation, you cannot elect who you want to lead you. You can't. Your vote, you don't have that power. That ballot power, you don't have it in Nigeria. They will take it away from you. So if they come in, who are you going to hold to account? Nothing. Because they have spent a lot of money. When they come, they will recoup all those money, no matter how you cry. It doesn't concern them. They don't care. Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is not a lawful country. Nigeria is full of lawlessness. That is what is going on in that country. And the reason why so many people want to leave that place. Agitations everywhere. Food, inflation, petrol high, transportation, this and this. And when you complain, those that are benefiting from it will line up and begin to whip you with bulala. Nigeria will happen to each and every one of you that feels that is validating that country. I'm telling you the truth. Look at my own country here, ordinary Ghana, Mali, and the rest of them, like my brother said, Odogu said. Look at how they are doing. Although, there is a problem, but they are trying. That control is no longer there. They are now controlling whatever that they have. But before you vote, your aspirants will go to Chatham House and tell them. Chatham House will tell you not to, do anything on your currency or, hi, my people. It is bad. It is bad. If you are an Igbo man that is here, someone from Ejo and the rest of you, you better brace up because this is going to be messier the way it is now. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not going to look. He will sit down there and they watch you people as the thing they shell. He go shell papa. Odogu, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I beg, Mazi, over to you quickly, please.
I agree to you. This matter, just Just like in said, as in said, it's one Nigeria that is happening to people in Port Harcourt today because they have been following this narrative. We are not Igbo. Ikwere, we are not Igbo. Ikwere, we are not. I just delude these people. Do you know what you are saying? Are you listening to yourself? It's funny today. I mean, we forget so soon that we can hold space today. We will not mention Simon Ekpa. We will not mention Nnamdi Kanu. But those things we were calling them, out for, is still happening. Those things they were accusing Simon Ekpa is still happening. The same thing they were accusing Nnamdi Kanu is still happening. But once things happen like this and one person comes out that's why sometimes just like Akaria said, sometimes I look at some people, I don't pity them. NYC girl came to say what she's experiencing in life as a Nigerian, which is the plight of people today in Nigeria. You still see people on the tier dragging her, saying she's OS. She should go back to her state if Lagos is smiling. But like this man now that the child swallowed granite and passed on because there was no effective emergency helpline or hospital to save that little boy. And these are the type of Nigeria is happening to them every day. That woman that called her to threaten her will not tell me that she's not buying food from the market. Now today is in River State, is happening there now. Because one selfish politician is flying a narrative. It's the same person that said it's not Igbo. He said it before even Nigeria is just Netflix, honestly. But my problem is this set of human beings that come online to when you are saying the truth, when you are saying what is really happening, the reality of people, they will come to gaslight you to tell you, but this one is that. See Tunde coming here to say if they are fighting, this one is sounding politically correct now. I mean, Fubara is so soft too, because if I know wicked, we all know if for don't bomb like five, they for don't bomb like 5 places. Now if for don't they hot, well I no be for don't they hot now. So far, me, I see that okay, he wants peace. He doesn't want to drag. See, one thing I feel is he still has that respect for Wike in terms of Godfather kind of thing, someone who brought him out and stuff. He never want drag Wike. It's not that he's a weakling. No Port Harcourt boy be weakling. No Barrack boy be weakling. Fubara no be weakling. You never want drag Wike. You never want start in Matana. Still they use diplomacy. They follow them. Still they listen to Tinubu. Still they go meeting. They go their this thing has the other day. They log gate. He turn back. We do small interview. Turn back. Go. Once he start, they had to stop. Oh, once he start, they had to stop. And I think they are pushing him to the wall. They are really pushing him to the wall. So, but at the end of the day, what I will ask is, in the one Nigeria, how far now? How far? How far? Waiting the occur. Yes, we don't catch Ekpa now. How far? We don't catch Nnamdi Kanu. How far? They don't bastardize IPOB movement. How far? And Nigeria will be better. We want, yes, let there be unity. No, you want to fight war. How far? You never see war before. People have died. The economy itself, they strangle people past that war time self. Because people are trekking and fainting on the road because they can't afford transport. High cost of living. No electricity. People they queue for fuel, they faint under hot sun. Heat won't keep people, light no day. But you go, the people where they for Nigeria, they pay for light pass me where they abroad. And na me get 247 power supply. They pay for light pass me. How far now, my one Nigerian brothers? How far? No be to come space, come gaslight us. See, my pity now just that small boy wey die. But in Papa, I no send them. I know they want wish person death, but I just leave am there. Shebi don't taste how if Nigeria won't happen to person. It don't taste am now. The eye don't clear. Maybe they do things with conscience for especially for this social media where Elon Musk and brother Mark Azuka give us. So make we dey use sense, because you don't know whether na you tomorrow. Because you want to be nice in the face of
Sorry, is anyone speaking? Is
sorry,
anyone speaking? Ubila, can you hear me?
I dey hear you.
Can you guys hear me,
Imperfect.
please?
Imperfect, you know they hear me.
Oh, sorry guys. I think the maybe the space kind of crashed. Let me see if it's come back. I'll just play some clips from the people's takes on River State's issues that are happening and just wait a little bit for the space to come back on.
All right, so I will try very hard not to be offensive with this post. I will try very hard not to be offensive because I might really be offensive. So let me read the news. Yeah? The news says, breaking news, Rivers State begins impeachment process against Governor Fubara and his deputy. As you can see, Rivers State House of Assembly stamps Speaker Rivers State House of Assembly notice of allegation of gross misconduct brought pursuant to Section 188 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. Acts of gross misconduct in the performance of the function of the office of the deputy governor by by Excellency Professor Ngozi Mma Odu, DSSAR, deputy governor of Rivers State. So they want to impeach governor and his deputy. Now to Governor Sim Fubara, if they impeach you, if you let them impeach you, then it means that you are a weakling. I'm sorry to say. Now, it's not beginning to, I don't want to ridicule people, but this thing is very annoying. Do you understand? This is very annoying because something like this is going to spoil. It is spoil Nigeria. Corruption. That means corruption is gaining on us. Do you understand? So I'm going to come very hard at the Ijaw people. First of all, if I say power, I no deserve power for this country. The way this thing they go. Good luck, Jonathan is sitting president and Ijaw man. That's what they do. This same thing. Small. They try impeachment. Small. Finally, struggle. 4 years. They remove him. As a sitting president, he had the power to do everything to stay there. He was commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the whole Nigeria. No human being for fit talk where they talk. But guess what? They pushed him. He come out. And he Ijaw man. Now again, Sim Fubara, you are the president of your state. You are the sitting governor of Rivers State. If you don't know what you be, you are the president of the state. You have the power and dominion over every other human being. And you let them to push you around like this. And you are also an Ijaw man. Now 12 now go make them, if this thing happen to you, because of 12 now, they go write an history, say Ijaw people no deserve power because they are weak. Because it's looking like you people are weak. All those are songs of war, of our generation, our forefathers, where they fight war. At the first, because I can associate myself with the Ijaws. I am from Agenebo, the river past my side. Most of the people where they stay for river bank, all those villages, some of them you can associate them with Ijaws. So I feel claim Ijaw comfortably. I can claim Ijaw comfortably, even though I did those states. I feel claim.
Really? It's showing on my end though. This is weird. Uh-oh. You guys are right too. Let me see at what point. Oh my goodness. Can you guys hear me though? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me get a yes so I can replay this video. I was waiting for the space to come back on. Um, okay. All right. Let me. Shoot. Oh boy. Hold on. Oh my God. So you guys in here? Okay. Um, after very black dark man. All right. Let me try and play it again. Okay. This is the last video. I was waiting for the space to come back on, but looks like it's not coming back on anytime soon. But I'll definitely bring it back. Let me just refresh. Okay, let me try and share it again, okay? And then let me know if you see the screen. Can you see it now? Let me get a yes if you can see the screen now. Can you see this? Okay, awesome. Thank you. So let me also know when you can hear it, okay? Yeah, it's still for now. Yeah, I'm going to play it. Put a yes, type a yes when you can hear it.
Well, Nigerians, I am coming to you with a very, very heavy heart. And I think we all need to rise up as a people. Our behavior as a people is not right. I come as a pastor, I come as a priest, I come as an intercessor. And I'm grieved. This thing that is going on in River State must stop. Okay, you must stop this thing in River State. You must stop it. You're no more the governor. I don't care whatever the story is about the governor. He is the governor, whether he betrayed you or not. You must stop this evil. You must stop this nonsense. We cannot continue to be having people messing up our nation. Supreme Court, some of the Supreme Court judges are sat on that panel. You can see what you're causing. The Supreme Court, you have lost your honor before the citizens of Nigeria if you don't know. It's time for you, the judiciary, to begin to restore your credibility. People cannot be walking their way, one person manipulating all of you. Look at the way you are behaving. Where is the hope of the average citizen? Nigerians, please, we need to begin to speak to these people. It's painful to see the way things are going down in the country. Right before our eyes, we're losing the system. There's been attacked. Haba. Let's rise up together and stop this wickedness. The other thing is about Jackson. the young man that was defending himself. I have encouraged Nigerians, especially in the north, to defend themselves against the terrorists that come in the form of headers. The young man ended up defending himself, and the Supreme Court passed a judgment to say that he will die by hanging. Then where are we heading to? Where are we heading to? I plead with the governor of Adamawa State, please grant this person pardon, because this is self-defense. I know what I've gone through even some weeks ago in my farm with some of the Fulani headers. Let's begin to do things right in the nation. And the Senate, I am speaking to all of you senators of Nigeria. It's time you redeem your image. The nonsense going on in the Senate does not speak well. It's a shameful thing that the senators of Nigeria could not stand to defend what is right. Look at the way Apabio is messing up your entire integrity. Nigeria, I plead with you, let's stand together to recover our nation. Things are going apart, and it is the people that have more power than these ones that are in the political position. Wike, stop that nonsense. Supreme Court, you better behave yourself and redeem this country of the destruction that is going on because of your conflicting judgment, some assaulting on yourselves. And I want to say that senators of Nigeria, remember, power is transient, but God is the only one that has eternal power. God is the only one that has all the power. You that are empowered today is temporal. Mr. President, life is not forever. It's temporal. And don't ever think your sycophants deceiving you, things are going well. Things are not going well. The ordinary people are suffering it. And I think it's time that we allow people to voice out their pain. Young people are killing themselves. Look at what happened in Borno. A young girl of 16 committed suicide. Look at the one that happened in Kano. Young people are killing themselves because of depression. And you are trying to threaten them. There is a young girl that I saw her cry. I had tears fill my eyes. And these young children that needs direction, you come and be intimidating them. Nigeria, Nigerians, I think we must come out of our cowardice and face the reality. We are not asking for anybody to go and fight government, but we are demanding that you must demand accountability from the government. You must demand accountability. People are going through a lot. We must stop this nonsense. The Senate must stop this nonsense. We must stop the nonsense in River State. We must stop the nonsense in the inflations. We have to do it. I know we shall all see the new Nigeria, but the wicked will not see the new Nigeria. My prayer is we will all see the new Nigeria, but the wicked will not survive the wind of God. Thank you, Nigerian. Share it to every Nigerian to wake up and mobilize yourselves.
Anyway, that's it for now. If the space comes back on, I'll bring it here definitely. Still an ongoing conversation. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you.